Hey guys, I'm Natalie. Welcome to another low impact full body 20-minute workout. Today's going to be all standing, so you won't need a floor mat. You'll need a set of 2 hand weights. We're going to use 2 hand weights for all 4 rounds today. Let's get started with our 2-minute warm up. Start with a nice wide stance. The feet are facing out to the corners of the room. And let's start with a little squat tap. And guys, you know the drill. We're going to set up our form. So pull yourself up through the crown of the head, nice long tall torso from the tip of the skull to the base of the spine, supported by a really strong core. Roll the shoulders up and back for 1, 2, and 3, keeping them back and down the whole time we're working out. And then reach up and over, Jane Fonda style, stretching out the side of the body, making sure you're coming down into that little squat tap, warming up the upper and the lower body. Let's do a few more here, guys, and engage that core. Keep that torso long and tall, using a really strong core. We're trying to keep it switched on the whole time we're working out. Let's do a few more for 3, 2, and 1. Grab an imaginary bar, kick the butt and pull that bar back down behind your head, squeezing the shoulder blades together. It doesn't matter if your heel doesn't touch your butt, just get it in the general vicinity. A few more, squeeze down for 3, 2, and 1. Keep this wide stance and then push side to side, reaching down on the inside of your foot, and look at your form. I'm showing you on the side. The back should be long and flat, so not hunched over. And you shouldn't be here with the knees over the toes. Press that booty to the back of the room as if someone's grabbed you by the base of the spine and pulled you back. For 3, 2, and 1. Shuffle on the spot. I'm going to show you the first move, 2 hand weights. The first round is going to be 1 knee, 1 kick. Wide stance, feet out to the corners of the room, palms facing in. You're going to squat, knee up, squat, kick. Super simple. Weights are coming up to shoulder height and sitting back into that squat. So not up and down, sit back into it. Just the right leg. Here we go. Squat, knee up, squat, kick. So let's focus on our form. Torso, long and tall. 1 knee, 1 kick. And remember, every time we're standing on one leg, we're challenging that core a little bit more. And of course, challenging the standing leg. So now your left leg, I want you to sit back into it like someone's got you by the base of the spine and they're pulling you back. Left leg, here we go. 1 squat, knee up, 1 squat, kick, tongue twister. So keeping that core engaged, keeping the torso long and tall. So even though we're pivoting forward, the back is still long and tall, supported by a strong core. All right, guys, just your right leg. Palms facing down, lateral raise, rear lunge, knee up, rear lunge, kick. Here we go. Rear lunge, knee and kick. Now, if you lose your balance, just tap and tap. The knee up and the kick is just to make it more interesting for you and to challenge your core a little bit more. But if you tap and tap, you're still getting 90% of the workout. Your left leg. So it's a rear lunge. You're letting the back pivot forward and then a knee up and a kick. Here we go. Rear lunge, knee up and kick. If you don't have the balance, just tap, because the majority of this benefit of this exercise is in the rear lunge, and of course working our arms and our shoulders. All right, guys, palms facing out, arms hanging down, legs in a V. Rear diagonal lunge, knee up and kick. Here we go. Rear diagonal, knee up and kick. So just pressing up off this back foot to do 1 knee up and 1 kick, and then doing a traditional bicep curl. 2, 1, other side. Catch my breath. Rear diagonal lunge, knee up and kick. Let's do it. Down, knee up and kick. If your arms get in the way, you can turn it into a hammer curl so the palms can be facing in. We do a lot of those, so that's why if you can squeeze it in there, keep the palms facing up. All right, guys. Feet are facing forward, a little wider than shoulder distance. Weights up at the shoulders. Squat, knee across and kick across. Here we go, squat it back, knee and kick. We're just bringing the knee and the elbow towards the center plane. They don't have to touch, and we're not over rotating. Just to the center, nice and gentle. 2, 1, other side, left leg, feet are facing forward. So squat just to the center, don't over rotate. Here we go, squat it back, knee and kick. So knee comes to the center, kick across the center, and then that elbow, a very slight twist of the torso. Abs, core, engaged the whole time. 2, 1, well done guys. Grab a drink, and then keep the 2 hand weights. We're gonna start with the right leg, pivot forward, tap it back with a tricep extension, tap it in, leg extension with an arm push, or tap back, knee up, leg extension with an arm push. So what I want you to do on the leg extension is squeeze it out. Here we go, right leg, tap it back, tap it in, leg extension, or tap it back, knee up, leg extension. So I'm gonna do 1 and 1, 1 knee up and 1 tap. So no one feels left out. Tap it back and leg extension. Squeeze those triceps back. I'll show you on the other leg, left leg. So pivot forward, squeeze the triceps, and then squeeze that leg forward. Don't just flop it out there. Here we go. Tap, tap, leg extension, or tap, knee up, leg extension. If you don't have the balance, just do the tap. I hate missing out too, but I promise you that you're not really missing out on much by going to the tap instead of the knee up. 2, 1. Well done guys, start in a V. Upright row, just your right leg. Curtsy, tap, leg extension, or curtsy, knee up, leg extension. I'll do 1 and 1. Curtsy, tap, leg extension, or go straight to a knee up. The knee up's just challenging your core a little bit more, but all the work is here and here. So going straight to the knee up isn't giving you that much more. And if you're wobbling around, then you're not going to get the benefits of the other components. So curtsy, tap, leg extension. Here we go. Curtsy, tap it, leg extension, or curtsy, knee up, leg extension. Doing an upright row, doing an upright row into the curtsy, and then with that leg extension, squeezing that leg out. All right guys, your right leg, roll the shoulders back and down, overhead press. Rear lunge, tap, leg extension, or go straight into a knee up. Here we go, bring that knee close to the ground, and then a leg extension, or bring it straight into a knee up. A little bit slower on this one. Watch your balance. If you're wobbling around too much, just do the tap, because all the work is here and here. Left leg. So making sure you're coming into 2 right angles, the hip's not open. Tuck that hip under. Left leg, here we go. Rear lunge, tap, leg extension, tap, or come straight into that knee up. Nice and slow and deliberate. I'll do 1 and 1. So 1 knee up, 1 tap. I do not like being left out, so I get it. 2, 1. All right guys, weights back at the shoulders. Side lunge, tap, kick across, or side lunge, knee up, kick across. Here we go. Side, tap, kick. So similar to what we did in round 1. Just kicking across that body and bringing that elbow just to the mid-plane. This one's a bit funky. All right, skip out of one. Sometimes my moves work, sometimes not so much. Side lunge, tap and across, or straight into that knee up. Left leg, side lunge, here we go. Side lunge, tap, kick across, or side lunge, knee up, kick across. Nice and slow and controlled. Let that core help guide the body, help move the torso from the side lunge to the vertical position. Well done, guys. Grab a drink. And then 2 hand weights. We get to repeat rounds 1 and 2. Nice wide stance. Arms are out on the diagonal. Squat, knee, squat, kick, making sure that we're sitting back into it like someone's pulling your booty back on a chain. Here we go. Pull it back, knee up, pull it back, kick. And then the arms just coming up to shoulder height, palms are facing in. And then you're going down on a V and then back out to the corners of the room. 1 knee, 1 kick. Get low in the squat. Other side. So really sitting back into it. Back is long and tall, never hunched over and not coming down, going back. Here we go. Sit back, knee up, sit back, kick. Working inner thigh, quads, booty, and of course our shoulders and our core. So the core's helping move from this pivot forward position to the vertical position. 2, 1. Right leg, shoulders back and down, lateral raise. Rear lunge, knee up and kick. Pivoting forward, letting that booty go to the back of the room in the lunge. This one's a tricky one for balance. So if you need to, just tap. There's not a lot of movement being lost. We're just tapping. So you can just tap and tap. Left leg. So rear lunge. Send that booty to the back of the room. The torso naturally pivots forward, 2 right angles with the legs. Bring your left knee close to the ground. Rear lunge, knee up and kick. Or if you've got a wobbly foot, just tap. With the tap, you're still getting the rear lunge. And of course, the arms. 2, 1. Grab my breath. Small V. Palms facing up. Rear diagonal, knee up and kick. Here we go. Rear diagonal, knee and kick. If you can, try and push up off the floor using your right foot. So push up and push up. Getting a bit of inner thigh here. Booty and quad. And of course biceps and core. We are working the core every single move. Let's go left leg. Rear diagonal, knee up and kick. So let that core work. Don't hold your breath, but engage the abs. It's keeping the torso long and tall, even as we're pivoting forward. Always long and tall. All right guys, a little wider than shoulder distance. Feet facing forward. Squat, knee and kick. Here we go. Squat it back, knee and kick. So just bringing the elbow to the center plane and the knee to the center plane. They don't have to touch. Keep the back long and tall. 2, 1. So left leg, sit back into it. Not up and down, look at my knees. Sit back and then torso's long. Don't crunch over. Here we go, sit back, knee and kick. Keep that torso tall. So don't hunch over. There's no need for the knee and the elbow to kiss. 1 knee, 1 kick, a few more. Well done guys, grab a drink. 1 round to go. All right, happy days, last round. So right leg, pivot forward. Tap it back, tap, leg extension, or tap it back, knee up, leg extension. Do whichever one feels more comfortable. Don't wobble around. Here we go. Tap it back, tap it in, leg extension, or tap it back, knee up, leg extension. So I'll do 1 and 1. I really want you to focus on squeezing those triceps as you tap back and then squeezing that leg in the leg extension, which is why the tap might be preferable, so you're not focusing on wobbling around too much. So tap it back in, squeeze that leg, squeeze the triceps, squeeze the leg. Here we go. Tap it back, squeeze the leg, squeeze the triceps, squeeze the leg. So the guys, standing on one foot is just to make it more interesting for you, and we do challenge the core a little bit more, but here's the main work here and here. All right guys, start in a V. Right leg, upright row. Curtsy, tap, leg extension, tap. Get low into the curtsy with your right knee. Here we go. Curtsy and a leg extension. Doing this upright row. You can either tap or knee up. Remember, on the curtsy, you want to try and bring your booty to the corner, to the back corner of the room, so on the left leg. So it's going down on an angle to where the wall and the floor meet. Not up and down, back down on an angle. Here we go. Down, tap, leg extension, or straight to the knee up. Either way, engage that core. The core is helping move from this pivot forward position to the vertical position, and it's helping you balance while you do the leg extension. All right, your right leg. Starting an overhead press. It's a rear lunge, so don't open the leg, hip tucked under. Here we go. Rear lunge, tap, leg extension, or rear lunge, knee up, leg extension. Again, guys, just do the tap if you're wobbling. I promise you, there's no shame in it. You're not cheating. You're actually making sure you execute the main part of this workout more effectively. Left leg. So this is the work here and here. Here we go. Down, tap, leg extension, or come straight to the knee up. So this is the work and this is the work. I messed up which way I was doing it. And of course, the shoulders and the core. All right guys, right leg, shoulders back and down, weights up at the shoulders. Side lunge, tap, leg extension, or straight into a knee up. Here we go. Side lunge, and then across the body, or side lunge, knee up, across the body. Inner thigh, core. And then getting that extra bonus, if you like, standing on one leg, 2, 1. All right, this one probably isn't the most fun move, but sometimes I run out of ideas. Get ready. Core engaged, side lunge, and then across, or side lunge, knee up, and then across. Just a subtle move of that elbow to the center plane, and then the knee kicks across the body. 2, 1, guys, you are done. Well done. Give yourself a round of applause. Let's do our stretch. Right leg forward, step the left leg back. Both feet are facing forward. Sit back into this left ankle. Right leg is bent, open up this left hip. Kind of sink back into it, breathe into it. Really press through that butt and open it up. Your left arm comes up, catch it in front of the body with the right arm, and press out against this front bent arm to breathe into this left shoulder. Imagine oxygen going down there, everything stretching out. Left arm comes up, reach down the center of the back, press down on the elbow, stretch out that tricep. If you've got the balance, very gently leaning over the right side of your body, back to center. Swivel this back foot so it's now perpendicular. Open the arms up into warrior. Pull yourself up through the crown of the head. Pull the arms away from each other. Now your right arm comes on your left leg, either the hand or the forearm, and very gently leaning the left arm, reaching left arm up and over the torso, making sure you're not hunching that shoulder up. It's back and down, but you're still stretching the arm away from the body, stretching the hip down towards the ground, stretching the foot down. Back to center. Step forward, Change legs, right leg goes back, feet are facing forward, front leg bent, back leg straight. Breathe into this hip, open it up, really pressing through this butt. Bring your right arm up in front of the body, catch it with the left. Breathe into this shoulder, press out against it. Imagine the oxygen going down there, everything's opening up and loosening. We always work the shoulders, the core, the quads. Reach the arm up, down the center of the back, press down on the elbow. Get that nice tricep stretch. Gently lean over to the left side of the body if you've got the balance. Back to center, swivel this back foot, open up the arms, stretching the arms away from each other. Front leg is bent. Bring your left hand or your forearm on the front thigh. Very gently reaching over with your right arm. Be careful that the shoulder's not up at the arm, up at the ear like mine is. Just keep it back and down, but still stretching the hand away from that back foot, feeling that gorgeous stretch down the side of the body. Come back up to center. Step to the center, guys. Let's do a quick quad stretch. You earned it. Grab onto something if you need. Knees close together. Pull up on this quad. Imagine the oxygen going down there. If you're wobbling like me, hang on to something. Try and keep the knees close to each other. Then press through the hip. Other side, grab the other foot. Nice, slow, deep breaths. Guys, I hope you like this one. I know some of the moves are a little funky. Some weeks I run out of ideas. Stretch through that hip. I hope you enjoyed this one. I try and keep it interesting for you. 3 big arm circles up and back for 1, 2, 3. Grab the hands, pull them back and down. Please leave any comments or suggestions you have down below. Give yourselves a round of applause, guys. Well done for showing up and working out. Give yourself credit for that. Remember, not every day is going to feel the same. Some days you're going to be tired. Maybe you didn't sleep well. Maybe it's cold outside. Just do the best you can each and every time you show up to work out and feel proud of yourself for doing that. Enjoy the day.